everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the first ever video for Brit's Big Plans. My name is Brittany, obviously. And today I am going to be planning the first week, sort of the Hobonichi weeks. And by the first week, sort of, I mean our first day of 2023, which would be the week of December 26th through January 1st. All right, so I got this beautiful artwork on the cover of my standard Hobonichi weeks, and I've got the clear cover on it. I have some adorable stickers here. My new favorite sticker shop is, it has to be Moody Cat's design company, or design co, I guess, because look at these adorable cats. They're just my favorite. So as you can see, I've been using all sorts of stickers, and I have a few more on the way, so we will continue that later. Once I get those in the mail, we will cover this whole thing in stickers. Before I get started, I wanted to talk about what my setup is going to be briefly. So if you are familiar with the Hobonichi weeks, you know that there's this annual thing here, but it's got such small spaces. So what I have decided to do is to track how many steps I get every day. And I'm also going to put a little dot on the date if I close all 3 of my rings on my Apple Watch. And then I have the space up top here dedicated to setting whatever goals I would like to set for the month. So for January, my goal is to do 8,500 steps per day and to close all 3 of my rings 10 times. Right? So here is a monthly layout where I was kind of just experimenting because I wanted to start this channel fresh with a new month, the new year. And so this is my experimental December. And I did the same thing with the weeks in December as well. All right, so here is our month of January. I had a couple of birthdays that I wrote down. So as you can see, I've already got several things written down in the month. Most importantly, my first nephew is due on the 10th. Who knows if he'll make it that long, but that is our important dates here. And I am an assistant high school basketball coach, so I have all of my games that we have scheduled written in here. Now I do have my code that I wrote here as far as my work days are concerned. I have a couple of early release Fridays, a holiday here, and some teacher work days that I've indicated here. And then just a couple more things that I would like to add in before I move on. I'm going to be using my beautiful Pilot Vanishing Point pen in the fine tip, and I just have the Noodler's Heart of Darkness ink in here. So I do have a doctor appointment on the 12th. So appointment with Phil at 10:40. And then we have our basketball team pictures on the 5th. Let's see. I do also want to make note that our theater through the school system is doing Mamma Mia, and it is happening the weekend of the 13th, 14th, and 15th. So I love to go and support our theater program. And as I am writing this out, I am wondering if Mamma Mia has 1 or 2 M's in the middle of Mama. Who knows? So that is everything that I have for the month of January so far. Ooh, that's a lie. I do have I'm having some issues with my shoulder. So I do have a follow-up on the 2nd. Fortunately for me, that is happening on an optional work day, so I can just go in to work a little later. All right, so that is everything for January in the monthly spreads. Now let's go to the weekly spreads. So this is the first time that I have ever used a Hobonichi weeks. So I was kind of combining everything that I had seen people do. Say Mackenzie, Julie's Plans. Those are the two big accounts that I follow that do some really beautiful things in their planners, but there are so many and I am continuing to discover even more. But I was sort of doing the things that I saw them do, and you'll notice experimental spread, trying to figure out what it was that worked for me. So I started out not really caring what it looked like. Definitely did not like that. Started off after that doing the weather down the middle like Say Mackenzie does. Not really a fan of that either. It looks great in her planner, and mine, I feel like it looks ridiculous, but here we are. And then on this side, on this spread, I decided to do my daily to-dos. All right, so here I've moved my weather over to the right-hand side and did my really large Bible study notes on the right-hand side as well. I'm not really a fan of that just because it takes up so much space. Also, TCMC shop. I was so excited when they opened. I managed to get my first ever order of the Coffee Monsters Co. washi tape. So I am so excited for that to come. And then experimental spread number 4. This is sort of the sweet spot where I think this is kind of the vibe that I'm gonna go with. So we are going to operate under that assumption until further notice. So I've got, here we are. All right, so for next week, the week of December 26th through the 1st, I am going to first take one of my brush sign pens. I think they are Pentel. What color do I want? I'm thinking pink. I am a big fan of hot pink. So I'm just gonna write the days just like I have here, just to give it a little something something, if you know what I mean. There we go, a little bit of bright color. I'll put that up. Okay. And so then, just like I did on this side, I'm going to draw in this little separator here so that I can put my weather in this little section here. Now, I will not be filling out the weather right now because it is currently Thursday evening of the week prior to this. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not trust the weathermen as far as I can throw them. So whatever they're saying the weather is going to be next week, I don't believe them. So here you can see, this is today, Thursday. I only have Friday's weather here because I really don't trust them. So I will be adding the weather as I go along, but now I have that designated space for it. All right, and then the next thing that I did was I did this week. I don't love this, but I'm thinking if I just change the name of it, I do like the way that this looks where I can check things off. So I think I'm gonna call it my master task list, and I think that should make it a little bit more to my liking. All right, so sorry if you just saw the top of my head. This is my first video and I'm not really sure how far I can lean in before you start seeing me. Ugh, this was dumb. It's fine. I'll do it on every one of them because mistakes are okay. asymmetry is not okay. Oh, goodness. Maybe I'll like it with these lines in there. Who knows? Well, now it at least looks more intentional. Okay, so my master task list is gonna go up top, and then down here at the bottom, I've been tracking my wake up time right now because this is, I am a teacher, so this is my Christmas break, and I kind of want to keep track of my wake up time and make sure that I'm still getting up early. Unfortunately, I have just reached the age that it's very easy to screw up my sleep schedule. So, this is me trying to hold myself accountable, so I will make this graph again next week, and then I will track my daily habits. As you can see, drinking 1 whole Nalgene bottle, I am failing miserably at that. So I'm really gonna buckle down next week and try to get that goal figured out. So. I have absolutely no idea what my tasks are going to be for that week. We'll see what all I get done this week. And then I gave myself 2 squares there and 2, 4, 6 down. And I started this at, let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you hear that noise, that would be my space heater. We are entering into Winter Storm Elliott, I believe, which is going to bring super cold weather, so space heaters are fully active. And then my daily habits. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my AM routine, which includes my medicine and my vitamins, and my Bible reading, and some personal development of some sort. Right now, I've asked for a lot of personal development books for Christmas. I don't have a ton right now. So what I'm doing instead is I am actually listening to a podcast. And this just shows how much of a nerd I am. It's called the Huberman Lab, and he is a professor of neurobiology and ophthalmology at the Stanford School of Medicine. And he's talking about all sorts of like neurobiology things. So I've been listening to that and taking notes. I am 2.5 episodes in and have like 15 pages of notes because that's just the person that I am. So that's my morning routine. And then if I do everything in my morning routine like I'm supposed to, then I get the dot there. If I miss something, then I don't get the dot there. So like if I forgot to take my medicine or didn't wake up early enough to read my Bible, then my morning routine would get an X in it because I didn't do everything. And then my dog is a very anxious animal. So she has to take anxiety medicine, so I gotta make sure I'm giving her that. And then next week, for sure, I need to drink at least 1 Nalgene bottle of water. It's not that I don't get fluids, it's that I don't get enough straight water. So I need to be drinking some more water. So we've got, let's start all the way over here. Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, and I am well aware that the appropriate abbreviation for Thursday is an R, but I don't like that. So I'm just not gonna do it. Tuesday and Monday. And then let's get in here and draw my line again. Okay. I've got that down pretty good. I do have practice a couple of days this week, but I am actually not going to be here for that. My head coach is well aware of that because I've got, oh, there it is, because I have to go home for Christmas and it's a very long drive for me. So we have a tournament on the 28th and the 29th. So I will write that in. Got that written down. And please excuse me for just one moment. I did not get out my basketball stickers, but let me just tell you, Moody Cats Design Co. has the cutest basketball stickers. So I think we're gonna do this move. Yeah, there we go. What else do I have that week? Looks like that's it. I am going to be driving back from my family on the 27th. So I'm going to put in, as soon as I can find it, a little road trip sticker. Let's see. There we are. The Coffee Monsters Co. has some really cute road trip stickers. I think I want to go with yellow. And back to North Carolina I come. That is not a straight line. Oh, but I don't want to use whiteout in this thing, so we are just going to accept the fact that I drew a not straight line. Oh, I did forget one thing. I have a New Year's Eve party to go to, but I think it deserves to be written in a different color because things are exciting. So this is my Pilot Kakuno pen. It is the special edition. Well, I'm not gonna say special edition, but it's like the family series. And so this is the girl from the family series. And I don't know if you can see this, but on that fountain pen nib is this adorable little face with a bow, and I just think it is so cute. And then I have the ink that I have in here is Ferris Wheel Press Tears of Sapphire, which is absolutely gorgeous. This might be my new favorite ink. So I'm going to use that because this is like a celebration. So beautiful. That is so beautiful. I think that's all we've got this week. I did just realize after all of that when I was doing my month and planning that out, I had taken this sticky note off that indicates some family birthdays that we've got. So I'm going to stick this paper in here because I'm not sure if that's dry. And I'm going to go back over here to my January month, and I'm going to write in birthdays. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm gonna use this pen. This is actually a free fountain pen that came with my Noodler's ink that I bought. and it's filled with the Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo ink. So I'm going to write the birthdays in with this ink. So. And I think they each deserve a little balloon. So. Okay. All right, so that is everything that I've got for this video. I want to thank you for joining me for the first ever video on my channel. And if you would like, you can come and follow me on Instagram. My handle is Brit's Big Plans. Obviously, Brit's Big Plans here on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and sign up for those notifications so that you know the next time that I put up a video. Bye.